A very good morning, dear students. Hello and welcome back for your science class, ninth session of chapter number 2, Nutrition in Animals. I hope you all are interestingly participating in online learning in every subject. In our last few videos, we have been learning about different parts of human digestive system and their functions. Today we will be looking at or learning about complete digestive system in humans, where all the parts of alimentary canal and other digestive glands collectively working together. So let's get started with digestion in human beings. We human beings ingest a food through mouth which goes down to a set of specific organs for digestion. The food we take travels through a specific path which is a long tube of about 9 meters. It starts from our buccal cavity and ends at the anus. This long tube is called alimentary canal or digestive tract. The parts of alimentary canal are buccal cavity, esophagus or food pipe, stomach, large intestine, small intestine, rectum and anus. Food gets digested gradually as it passes through different parts of alimentary canal. Digestive juices secreted by salivary glands, liver and pancreas also help in digestion. Mouth and the buccal cavity. We take in food through mouth. This process of taking in food is called ingestion. In mouth, teeth help to physically break down and mash the food into smaller pieces by cutting, chewing and grinding it. This process of chewing the food by teeth is called mastication. During chewing, food mixes with saliva. Action of saliva on food. Saliva or the watery fluid in our mouth is secreted from salivary glands located in front of the ear or below the tongue. Saliva converts starch in the food into sugars and also softens the food. Now, tongue. Tongue is a fleshy, muscular organ attached to the floor of our buccal cavity. Taste of food can be detected by the taste buds present on the tongue. Taste buds are the small bumps on the tongue and have different regions which help us to enjoy different tastes like sweet, salty, etc. and also help in swallowing down the food. Next, esophagus. The swallowed food from mouth passes on to esophagus. The epiglottis, which is a flap-like structure behind the tongue, directs the food into esophagus and prevents its entry into the windpipe. The peristaltic movement in esophagus pushes the food down into the stomach. Next, stomach. Stomach is a bag-like structure with muscular walls. It is a J-shaped structure and is the widest part of our alimentary canal. The food that enters into the stomach is churned by muscular walls of our stomach and is mixed with mucus, hydrochloric acid and digestive juices secreted by the inner lining of our stomach. Hydrochloric acid kills the bacteria present in the food and digestive juices contains an enzyme called pepsin which helps in breaking down of proteins, and mucus prevents the lining of stomach from hydrochloric acid. Then the food enters into small intestine. Small intestine is a highly coiled structure of about 7.5 meters long. As soon as the small intestine receives the food from the stomach, the digestive juices from liver and pancreas get mixed into it. Liver. Liver is the largest gland in the human body and is situated at the upper right of our abdomen. It is reddish brown in color. It secretes bile juice which breaks down the fat. Bile is stored in gallbladder before it is released into a small intestine. Pancreas. Pancreas is a leaf-shaped and green-colored gland located just below the stomach. Pancreas secrete pancreatic juices which acts and break down carbohydrates, proteins and fats. After this is completed, the partially digested food reaches the lower part of a small intestine where intestinal juices act upon the food and complete its digestion for any remaining component in the food. After complete digestion, the starch in food breaks down into sugar like glucose, fats into fatty acids and glycerol, and proteins into amino acids. The food consumed is digested and is now ready to be absorbed into the blood. Absorption of food in the small intestine. The inner wall of a small intestine has finger-like projections called villi. Villi have network of thin blood vessels close to the surface. The villi increases the surface area for absorption of food and absorbs the digested food material. The substances thus absorbed are transported through the bloodstream to different organs or cells of the body where it is used for obtaining energy. This process is called assimilation. The undigested and unabsorbed food enters the large intestine. Large intestine is wider than the small intestine and is about 1.5 meter in length. Once the undigested food enters the large intestine, it absorbs water and some salts from it and passes the remaining waste into the rectum. Here, it remains as semi-solid feces and finally removed out through the anus. This is called defecation. Here are questions for your home assignment and I hope you will be able to do each question. That's all for today. Like and subscribe.